Most men think a simple, "I miss you" text means love. It doesn't. Words are cheap. Love isn't found in texts at 2 a.m. It's in the quiet gestures, the ones that ask for nothing but mean everything. There are 6 things a woman only does for the man she truly loves, not the one she's dating out of boredom. Not the guy she flirts with when she's lonely, but the man she's all in for, her heart, her anchor, her home. And once you recognize these signs, you'll never again mistake attention for affection. First, she takes care of you without being asked. You don't say a word, but she sees you're tired, and suddenly a coffee is in your hand. She checks if you've eaten. She knows about your meeting before you even bring it up. She folds her day around your peace, not because she has to, but because your well-being lives inside her now. It's not about being a caretaker, it's about investment. When a woman loves you, your wins feel like her victories. She'll cook, she'll heal, she'll soften where you're hard and hold space when the world turns cold. But she won't do this for just anyone. If you're temporary, she won't lift a finger, but if she's sure of you, she'll interrupt her own life just to make yours smoother. Second, she protects your name when you're not in the room. This one, you may never see it, but it's powerful. A woman's love isn't measured in how she kisses you. It's in how she defends you when no one's watching. Does she correct that sly insult? Does she shut down gossip? When people mock you, does she go quiet? Or does her loyalty rise like fire? See, most women stay silent if they don't care. They laugh, they scroll, they nod along. But the one who loves you becomes your invisible armor. Even when you're not around, she's still choosing you. Third, she becomes emotionally exclusive long before it's ever official. People think exclusivity starts with a label. Nope. A woman in love starts locking the doors before you even ask. No more flirting. No more just friends energy with other guys. She walks away from anything that could disrespect your bond. Why? Because in her mind, it's already you. You're the one. Her nights get quieter. Her posts get softer. The loudness fades, and something more sacred begins. She starts guarding the connection instead of displaying it. She doesn't need rules or ultimatums. She just knows. And she acts on that knowing. If you've seen these signs in someone, you're not just liked, you're loved. And if you haven't, then don't confuse sweet words for something deeper. Real love doesn't whisper. It shows up, bold, soft, and undeniable. Real love isn't loud. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't flood your phone with cute texts and heart emojis. It whispers in quiet adjustments, in the way she leans in, when the world isn't watching, in the way she chooses you, silently, over and over. If you really want to know where you stand with a woman, don't read her words, watch her patterns. You'll feel it before she ever says it out loud. No, baby, no, we need to talk. No big Instagram posts. She starts moving like your partner without needing a title. That's love. And if she doesn't? If there's distance in her consistency, hesitation in her presence, that silence is your answer. Next, she blends into your world without disappearing from hers. That's the difference between a woman who's passing time and one who's building something real. She doesn't try to shrink you, doesn't rewrite your life or clip your wings. Instead, she watches, learns your rhythm, flows with it. You're buried in late-night work. She doesn't guilt you. She brings calm. You're hitting the gym hard. She waits for your call after the set, instead of demanding you skip it. She knows your mentor's name, understands why that 6 a.m. alarm matters. She sees your struggles without needing the play-by-play. But here's the magic. She doesn't orbit your life. She builds alongside it. She keeps her own passions burning, her goals intact. But somehow, aligns like a melody to your beat. Never a burden, Never background noise. That's not fantasy love. That's grown woman love. Daily choice, kind of love. But the real test, let her see your darkness. Not the polished version. Not the charming, driven, got-it-all-together man. Let her see the man who's tired, frustrated, unsure, broken. And if she stays, if she doesn't flinch, doesn't fix, doesn't flee, that's your answer. Because most women fall for your highlight reel. But the one who loves you sits in the shadows with you. No judgment, no performance, just presence. Yeah, she listens when you stop making sense. She holds the silence like it's sacred. She never turns your fears into weapons, never uses your past against you. She may challenge you. She'll definitely call you higher. Holds silence sacred. Never turns fears into weapons, uses past against you. Challenges you, calls you higher. But she won't make you feel unworthy for being human. And here's the part most men miss. She doesn't pity you. She respects you more because showing her your cracks, that's not weakness. That's trust. And trust like that, it turns into loyalty that no post, no poem, no promise can fake. That's the kind of woman who becomes your anchor, without ever chaining you down, solid, steady, unshakably loyal. If you've ever known a love like that, or you're still holding out for one that doesn't vanish when things get hard, drop the word anchor in the comments. Let's see how many people still believe in love that stays.